When God started teaching me about money, the first very important thing he taught me was, Arnold, I want you to get out of debts. The very first important thing God taught me about money was to get out of debt. God actually aliniambia, Arnold, you have no business giving a tithe and offering before me, yetu kona deni ya msee hutaki kulipa. You'd rather not give me your tithe and offering, go clear that debt, then kuja. Unaweza shangaa, Arnold, hautaki tithe and offering? I'm like, that's what God told me. Go clear your debts first before you come to bring your tithes and offering. Mtu anaweza sema, niko na deni ya 10 million, sitaitoa tithe and offering, tangana tu kulipa hiyo deni. Sasa mtu kayo utasaidia aje life? If you have deni ya 10 million, can you clear it yote immediately? Maybe you have a payment plan, you have a way of doing things. Don't be unfaithful to your payment plan. Be faithful to your payment plan, be faithful to God. That's what God told me. You cannot be unfaithful to your payment plan if you want to become... God told me, if you want to get wealthy, learn to pay debts. Initially, siku understand, and I didn't even have debt ya pesa mingi. I just had some small money I owed my mom. But that's the first discipline God aliniambia, pay your debts. Number 2, God aliniambia, live below your means. Nikashanga, what do you mean live below your means? Because God was leading me save, to have a plan ya kusave. And God gave me a plan of how I will use my money. I used to divide my income into 50-50. I never used to earn a lot of money all time. I used to earn maybe 30K. So I divided into 50-50. And I remember one thing God alinisaidia ni usihame home. So mi sikuwahi hama home when I was employed. When I moved out when I didn't have a job. That's when I started living by myself. But all the time I was employed, I used to live at home. At home, I never had any form of expense. Meaning, you're 50, I could even use less of it. I didn't kimbia chasing after lifestyle. I know we all know that, wait a minute, you cannot get rich by saving. I understand. I myself, as Arnold, I believe that you cannot get rich by saving. However, saving will be your first stepping stone. You're getting rich. Number 1, if you are living below your means, meaning you have enough money to save, ama set aside, you can decide to put it in a circle or put it in a place where it generates some interest, or you can get a loan from. You can eventually qualify for a good loan and even have money to serve that loan from what you're saving. We all know you cannot achieve wealth with saving. Mi najua hivyo as Arnold. Sasa utasave for how long ndo ujenge nyumba? Forever. However, if you are faithful at saving, hata kama ni kwa sako, and you take a big loan that you'll pay at a low interest rate and you're committed to pay, will you achieve your goals or will you not achieve your goals? These are things that God told me, that what did it do kwangu? Gave me the faith to believe I can do this. I can move from this step to this step to this step to this. Every poor person I know as Arnold does not pay their debts. Whenever I meet someone who cannot pay their debts, I only see a poor person. As Arnold, any person who cannot pay their debt is an extremely poor person. Na si poor Joanna pesa, foolish person. You cannot get wealthy by being foolish.